Hi guys, it's Amber from amberrochelle.com and I'm here today with another awesome, super sensitive topic for you. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is what to do when your partner, be it your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, but when your partner does not understand or appreciate your sensitivity. Now, if you are an HSP, I'm sure that you can relate to this. I myself am ultra sensitive, and I've been in many situations where this came up. So I'm hoping that the tips that I have for you today will be very helpful for you if you find yourself in a similar situation. So the first tip is to educate them. A lot of times when people don't understand something, they react to it negatively because it makes them uncomfortable. So it's possible that your partner really just does not understand what's going on with you and feels a little bit alienated because they don't get it, they can't relate to it. So educate them. They may not even understand that this is a genetic trait, right? So send them articles, read them things, see if they're willing to pick up a book like Elaine Aron's The Highly Sensitive Person. Basically, just tell them what this genetic trait is. Explain to them how you experience the world differently. Explain to them how it feels to be you, and that it's not just you, that it's 20% of the population that have this trait, that it's not something that you can just pick up or put down. It's not something you can control, that it's just a part of who you are. It is literally in your genes. So explain it to them as much as possible and educate them as much as possible. And this will hopefully start the conversation for them to better understand where you are coming from and to be more respectful of your gift. Now, along those same lines, in being respectful of your gift, you need to be respectful of it yourself. So tip number 2 is to own it. Own your sensitivity. Be proud of it. When he or she says to you, "Gosh, you're so sensitive," say thank you. I know, I am, and I'm proud of it. Like, really embrace it, because the more that you honor and respect your own sensitive nature, the less it's going to trigger you, the less reactionary you're going to be, and so it won't come up as much in the relationship. And also, you're showing by example that, hey, this is something freaking awesome. Like, this isn't something to criticize me for. This is something that I'm really glad that I have. Tell them all of the awesome things that there is about being sensitive. And if you have a hard time coming up with those, go to my blog. Look over my last blog post. I talk about these things all the time, like all of the benefits and gifts of having this sensitive trait. Now, one thing that may come up for some of you, and a thing to pay attention to, is that it's possible that your partner is getting triggered by your sensitivity because they're actually sensitive too. And they either don't really recognize that in themselves, or they're scared of that in themselves and they don't want to admit it. So look for signs of sensitivity in them, even if they're hiding it. It's possible that they have the same thing and that they've felt ashamed of it, and that that's why it's triggering them when your sensitive side is showing up. So that's just another thing to be aware of. And then, if you've done all of these things, or really you can do these in any order, it doesn't really matter, but just another good tip is to help them to see how their behavior is affecting you. So you can say, for example, "I know that you may not understand blank about me, but when you do blank, it makes me feel this way." So, for example, "I know that you may not fully understand my sensitive trait, but when you tease me about it, it makes me feel like you don't love a part of me that is like a huge part of who I am. Or when you criticize me for it, it makes me feel disrespected by you." Really help them to understand that it's really deeply affecting you. And if they are somebody that truly loves you and cares about you, they're going to listen to that and adapt their behavior accordingly, or at least start making an effort. Now, if you've done all of these things and your partner still doesn't understand or isn't appreciative of or is negative towards your sensitivity, at that point you really have to start asking yourself, is this person really here for me? Is this person somebody that I want to continue to spend time with? If they're not going to not only not accept that part of you, but continue to berate you for it, despite the fact that you've already told them that that's painful for you. So really think about, does this person have my best interest at heart? And do I maybe deserve better than this? Do I deserve somebody who, whether or not they understand my sensitivity, is going to make an effort and is, going to respect my feelings? Or even better, somebody that absolutely loves that about you. Somebody that really thinks it's amazing how sensitive you are and sees what a gift it is and embraces it and honors it in you. Because that's what I think that you deserve, and it's possible, trust me. So I hope that these tips served you today. I would love to hear how this works out for you. I would love to hear if you have any tips of your own or for you to share similar stories. Feel free to post comments below. You can come onto my Facebook page. And also, I have an absolutely fantastic Facebook group called the Super Sensitives. We would love to have you come continue the conversation with us there. I will post all of those links below for you. I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and come say hello on my social media channels. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this vlog served you. Goodbye.